went to the doctor a couple days ago and my weight gain is 30 pounds. I gained a lot more weight with Lucy. I was about 60 pounds at the end, and so that will mean that I'll have to gain another 30 pounds between now and delivery date, which I hope I don't do, but if it happens, it happens.
I will guide you home. All this time you thought we'd never pay the price. In the game of love, you.
The other day, I was sitting on the couch and the baby in my belly was moving like crazy. So I'm like, Lucy, come over here, you can feel the baby kick. And I'm just like, relaxed. She comes over and kicks me in the belly. She totally misunderstood. Another cute thing that Lucy did was we were at Lowe's yesterday, and one of the workers was like, how are you doing, little girl? Just talking to her, and she goes, it's a baby sister. She's just used to people asking her about the baby or what she thinks it is. My weird pregnancy moment this week is the feeling of the baby like jumping on my bladder. I'm like, oh, I'll be like having a conversation with somebody and I totally get kicked in the pelvis. My best pregnancy moment this week was getting an ultrasound and just having that peace of mind that our baby didn't get the Zika virus. I went in for my weekly visit and my doctor was measuring my belly, and my belly was measuring 3 weeks behind schedule, so really small. We found out that Thailand actually does have Zika. After we returned home, we found out, of course. I wouldn't have gone if I would have known that. I've been kind of nervous about it, even though I haven't had any of the symptoms, but that was probably like the best moment this week as far as feeling relief, was going in and being able to get an ultrasound and making sure all of the measurements of the baby were just really healthy. And the ultrasound tech was like, is your husband really tall? This baby is huge. I'm like, yeah, he's 6'5".
All this time you thought we'd never pay the price.
As far as the gender goes, I feel like we're having a boy, and Brad feels like we're having a boy, especially after that ultrasound check where they said that our baby was really tall and had a big head. Lucy decides to change her mind every day, but you guys will have to tell us what you think if we're having a boy or a girl. To switch it up a little bit, I thought I'd answer some questions that you guys threw out there on Twitter. How is Lucy taking the pregnancy? Does she know she's about to have a little sibling, and is she excited? I think she's finally getting it and that she's actually excited. There's days that she's jealous, I think. I try to talk to her about it and she'll ignore me, but then other days she's just crazy about my belly and wanting to talk about the baby and get the little baby toys out from the basement. So she's excited. How is being pregnant in Disneyland? I would say it's definitely not ideal because you can't ride everything, but there's still quite a lot that you can do. And we were there for 2 days, and so I rented a Jazzy. I rode in style, but seriously, I had to do that because after the first day we went, I woke up screaming in the middle of the night with these crazy Charlie horses. You can ask Brad. It was a bad idea being on my feet that long. How do you plan to work and travel with 2 kids? And honestly, I have no idea, but it was kind of like that with Lucy. Before we had Lucy, I had no idea how we would juggle family life and traveling and work. We'll just figure it out when it comes, I guess. Where are your favorite places to shop? My favorite places to shop for maternity are definitely ASOS. That's where I got this dress. I'll link to it below. And also Piper and Scoot. What's been the hardest part of your pregnancy journey? And I think the hormones are the hardest part. Like, I feel like I'm a crazy person when I'm pregnant. I'm just so emotional and I'm just really tired. But besides that, I can't complain. How did you all know you're ready to have a kid? With Lucy first time around, and when was the right time for a second. With both babies, we just felt like something was missing. With the second one, I think we were getting Lucy out of the car, and Brad turned to me and he's like, I just felt like I needed to get another baby out of the car. I don't know, it just got to that point where it felt like someone was missing, that we needed to have another. What I'm looking forward to this week is getting the nursery completely done and feeling like I have all of the baby stuff all ready to go. We started painting the nursery today and it is coming together really well.
All this time you thought we'd never pay the price. In the game of love, you have to roll the dice. And my heart got 7 years to life. I got 7 years to life.
Our baby's expected to be due October 7th, but they said they might take me a little early, so depending on how the baby's measuring. So we may be having a late September baby. I'm home for the rest of the year, but we're expecting to do some more travel guides after the baby's born. And we just got our Canon 1DX Mark II, and I am in heaven. It is the best. So we'll be shooting a lot of videos with our new baby, and we're coming out with a couple new series that we're excited to share with you guys. So be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you later.